What is up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy Jay Dimes, and we're back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York Giants banger. It's the freaking playoffs, man. Go ahead, hit the like button. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, comment down below how you feeling heading into this battle up in Philly. But I want to come up here and talk about how I thought the Giants getting counted out when we're talking about this game. They're getting counted out, and I understand the Giants ain't supposed to be here. That's what the media narrative. The Giants ain't supposed to be here. The Giants were supposed to get bounced out of the playoffs last week. Then they wasn't supposed to even be sniffing the playoffs. Then they supposed to have been freaking 4-13. I understand all that. The Eagles have a stacked roster. I know. But after what we have seen from this team all season long, how can you go into this game and say the New York Giants don't have a chance to knock this team off? And I personally believe that we are going to beat that team. I'm watching how this team is running. I'm watching how this team is operated. And I look at them and I say, this team wants it. I just think they want it. They have the heart. They have the grit. They have the determination. I think that's going to come handy. It's going to come big in this game. And let's talk about it. I'm looking at this team heading into this game. It's the playoffs. It's a one-game thing. That's it. You have one game and boom, you could be out. Boom, you could be on to the next round. I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at how the New York Giants played them the last time. I understand maybe the Philadelphia Eagles weren't running the smartest of plays. Maybe they were running vanilla plays, but the team was in a dogfight with our reserves. They were in a dogfight with our reserves. I don't give a damn what your play calling is. We have our reserves in. You should be putting up numbers against the reserves. I'm looking at that and I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know. Let's look at the Eagles from the first half of the season to the last half. The first half, I think they had one loss to the Washington Commanders. And then you look at the second half, they dealt with some injuries. And they just weren't playing the same type of football they were playing in the early part of the season. Let's talk about it. Jalen Hurts is not 100%. All it takes is one hit, and maybe that shoulder ends up being an issue for the rest of the game. But I'm not even talking about the injuries. I'm talking about just the Giants want it. The Giants want it. We see the videos. We see how they talk to the media. They want to win. They want it. You know what I'm saying? The Giants ain't supposed to be here. The media narrative has already been out on the Giants. They're supposed to have been out of here. They're not supposed to be in the playoffs. But this team is saying, F that. We want to win games. It's a one-game thing. This is not the NBA playoffs where you can lose one game and then you got 6 other games to worry about. It's not that type of way. No, it's one game. Which team can play the best performance in this one game? Which coaching staff can scheme up and game plan a scheme to win that one game? And I'm looking at how this Giants team played in that first round game versus Minnesota. That offense looked electric. Electric. Daniel Jones, dual threat Dan, Danny Wheels, Danny Slimes. If you know, you know. Put on a top 5 performance. He's playing like a top 10 quarterback right now. Saquon Barkley looked like a man on a mission. 164 total yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 carries, 59 yards, 2 tutties actually. Isaiah Hodgins, who was on the Bills practice squad. The Bills practice squad to start the season. Now he's on the New York Giants. Now he's looking like a rising star on the New York Giants, on a team that is in the playoffs battling to get to the NFC Championship. You look at that. This team wants it. This team has been punched and kicked down already before, earlier in their careers. Again, Hodgins on the freaking practice squad. Darius Slayton was going to get cut from the team if he didn't take a pay cut. Daniel Jones was wrote off by almost every fan in the fan base. Saquon Barkley was called washed. This team has been through it all. This Brian Dable-led team has been through it all. You don't think Brian Dable has these boys ready to go in a dogfight this Saturday? Are you crazy? People are counting the New York Giants out, and I'm not cool with it. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's a one-game thing in the NFL. This team has shown you that they can beat the Philadelphia Eagles. They can beat them. They can beat them. You can call me crazy. You can call me biased. But I feel like this Giants team has a really, really good chance to knock off the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are not world beaters. They're not world beaters. They're not heading into this playoff game undefeated. They're not heading to this playoff game with 10+ wins like the San Francisco 49ers. They're not. That team is injured. That team's a little banged up at the most important position at the quarterback position. And I'm just looking at how this team is played. I'm looking at the players that we have. Dexter Lawrence is a force of nature. We got Xavier McKinney back. We got Adoree Jackson back. Leonard Williams is back. Those are three guys that weren't in this game the last time we played them. The last time it actually mattered. Those three guys weren't even in the game. We're getting those three guys back. And when I'm looking at these players on this team, the best players show up in the brightest moments. Daniel Jones showed up last week. Saquon Barkley showed up last week. Dexter Lawrence showed up last week. Who says they can't do it again? Who says they cannot do it again? When you believe in your team, when you believe in your quarterback, you're walking to a game, no matter who it is, saying that we got a chance. And that's how it is. The Giants don't know how, the Giants fans haven't known how it has felt to walk into a game with confidence in your quarterback, no matter who it is. You think the Bills walk into a game saying we might not beat them? They have Josh freaking Allen. You think the Bengals don't walk into a game confident? They have Joe freaking Burrow. Patrick Mahomes with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's how I feel about Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. That's how I feel about my coach and Brian Daboll. I'm not scared of no team. I don't fear no team. The Giants could go out there and get their asses kicked. Either way, this season has been amazing. It's been an amazing season. There is no pressure on the New York Giants from the fan base. Nobody is predicting the Giants to go out and win a freaking Super Bowl. We made it this far. Why stop now? But when we look at the Philadelphia Eagles, people are saying you were literally beating up every team early on in the season. These Philly fans are walking out with their chests out like they have already won the Super Bowl. How would it feel to lose in that first game in the NFL playoffs? Not even make it to the championship. That's what's at stake for Philly. But for the Giants, we want to win, but ain't nobody freaking predicted us to be here. Nobody predicted us to be here, but we want to win though. So, in conclusion, respect this New York Giants team, man. I understand that the Philadelphia Eagles has basically owned us for the past decade. The Giants haven't won a game in Philly since, 2013? I understand it. But I'm looking at this team and I'm looking at how they fight. I'm looking at what they've been through. And when I look at the coaching staff, when I'm looking at the players on this team, I'm confident in whoever we face. I want Philly. And if it was any team we were going to knock out in the playoffs, it would be the Philadelphia Eagles. Because I hate them. I hate them. Let's crush their Super Bowl hopes. Let's just crush them. That would be great. I don't care what would happen after that. Beating the Eagles to me is a Super Bowl. That's a Super Bowl to me. You know what I'm saying? It is. I just hate them that much. But in conclusion, man, this season has been a success. This season has been fun. I've enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? The Giants really went out there and shocked the world. They really did. But we ain't done shocking the world just yet. Let's really shock them by knocking off the Philadelphia Eagles in the divisional round, in the second round of the NFL playoffs. But that's going to do it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and comment down below how you're feeling, your thoughts heading into this big game, heading into the divisional round of the playoffs. New York Giants heading to Philly, heading to the link to battle the Jalen Hurts-led Philadelphia Eagles. But until then, it's been your boy J Dimes, and that's going to do it. I am out. Go Giants!